Ci siamo, siamo. È proprio lui, è proprio lui, è proprio lui. È segata, bravo. Bravo, perché hai tolto lo stream, fava. Aloha. Proprio. Bene, 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 bene. Sono carica a molla, voglio vedere che finisci sto Metal Gear stasera. Ma poi mamma mia, poi non vedo l'ora di cominciare col 2 io. Ti sto già preparando le grafiche, certo. Sto volando, non vedo l'ora di prepararti le grafiche. Cioè di prepararti, di consegnarti. Prego, prego. Vedo, 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 tutto a posto. Ok, aspetta, metti pausa. Metti pausa. Ti ricordi cosa abbiamo fatto l'altra volta intanto? Al, al, al. È un maschio il Metal Gear. Metal Gear Rex. Rex, Rex. Vadi, vadi. Sì, bravo, bravo. Ti sei buggata la mia webcam sullo stream, eh? No, ma che si vede il coso, si vede la scritta profile, message. Esatto. Chiama ovviamente qualcuno. Vai, vai. Ora sì che prima no, che dopo forse. Vai, fai un giro di chiamate, io ovviamente lo so quale ti manca, però preferisco che tu lo faccia te.
Looks like the key doesn't fit.
È rossa, quella che ti manca.
Now you've got to warm the key up. Find someplace hot.
Oddio, aspetta, io vedo tutto in mega ritardo. Aspetta,
Now you've got to warm it. You need to find someplace hot.
no, ero io. Sì, 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 sta a posto, sta a posto. Guarda se c'è la guardia, perché non mi ricordo. Sì. devi fare sempre il solito giro. Pensa a dove sei stato. Lo sentivo passi ora. E Anto, porca troia però, che veramente in una run intera. Bravissimo. Male. Vai, ora sei libero, non c'è più nessuno. Anche quando sei in evasione muoviti pure, Cosa nei Metal Gear prossimi che giocheremo ti serve. Apex, sì, più bello che c'è. No, lì a destra. Vai, te fai un po' di backtracking, torna indietro, esplora un secondo. Sì, il backtracking è fondamentale. Esatto. Ma il fatto che servano 3 caricamenti per caricarlo tutto è tanta roba. È tanta roba. Sì. Vabbè, perché stai andando, quello lì è posto per andare al Metal Gear, quindi bisogna che sia protetto bene. Sì. No. Vabbè. Se vuoi buttare le ciappe, se vuoi buttare i tuoi strumenti.
Snake! Snake!
No, qui c'è nulla da esplorare, No. Qui è dove c'era il freddo. Sì, ok. Vabbè, qui è facile, dai. Ricordati dove stiamo andando ora e a cosa devi stare attento, Non correre come un bastardo. Tornando indietro.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
Importantissimo.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the arms tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, decoy octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently, Fox Die kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Die vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
E quindi s'hanno messo questo... E quindi s'hanno messo questo virus, questo Fox Die, che uccide per tagli specifici. Mm. Mhm. Madonna. Sì, sì. Lo so, lo so, lo so, lo so. Ehm Penso che è il modo più stupido per sfruttare un sistema, questo. È il: non faccio vedere il capezzolo, però alludo tantissimo a quello. E ancora peggio è chi, sfrutta questa cosa qua per "garantirsi" tra virgolette, cioè immunizzarsi, legittimarsi dietro al: "È il mio corpo e faccio quello che voglio." Giustissimo, fallo su altre piattaforme. Fallo su Chaturbate, fallo su Quam 4, farlo su 100.000 altri sì. Vabbè, vabbè, dai andiamo perché c'è tanta roba da fare. C'è tanta roba da fare, da vedere ancora. Mamma mia, per l'amor di Dio, per l'amor di Dio. Pensa bene a dove sei e a cosa avevi trovato qua. No, qua c'è il jamming, quindi non le vedi. Però vabbè, te le sei evitate, quindi top. Sali. Sì, 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 sì. Te devi trovare una stanza calda. Sì, sì, è veramente, veramente difficile. Sì, pensa bene. Pensa bene a tutte le stanze che hai trovato. È una stanza dove sei morto diverse volte, sai cosa vuol dire. Top. orpi che fanno. Tu orpi! Guarda bene dove sei. Sto aprendo una scatola. Quindi l'altra volta come si è fatto? C'è bisogno di andare qui. No, muori. No, non è, ti dico, non è questo il trucco. L'altra volta non hai dovuto, che ne so, toccare un muro o fare qualcosa. Sei soltanto messo lì. No, è gialla. Gialla era anche prima. Te la devi far diventare rossa. C'entra niente. Ok. Ora è rossa e quindi veloce ritorna indietro. Ora non devi perdere tempo. Devi correre diretto, non devi guardare nulla, hai già esplorato tutto quello che dovevi esplorare, vai. Sì, oddio, saranno abbastanza infami per farlo, però te da bravo giocatore lo farai. Anche perché ti stai avvicinando alla boss fight simbolo di Metal Gear 1. Ma fida. Occhio, non c'è nemmeno le reazioni, Ok, quindi sono andato a tornare giù. Sì, un po' lungo. Tra l'altro sbaglio, mi si è bloccata la telecamera sullo stream.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up
Lordi
near the
Frank Yeager.
Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me.
Grey Fox.
Yes. Frank Jaeger. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound.
Okay.
I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Palleccia, Snake.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake.
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. okay, Snake?
Merda. Merda. Vabbè, è fantapolitica, quindi è comunque operazioni governative. Sblocca la mia webcam perché si è bloccata. Vai, parti veloce, va veloce. Roba. E una razione. Tira subito la chat, bravissimo. Poi corri. Vabbè. Era munizioni. Sì, era munizioni. Corri, che ti raffredda la carta. Occhio alla guardia, più avanti. Bell'Andri. Vai. Puoi anche correre diretto dove dovevi andare, tanto poi lì non ci schiama più. Vai, chaff e andare. La carta. Bravo. Le.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete.
Olè.
Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Attivato.
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop
Guarda
Metal
bene
Gear
ora,
now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox dye vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole? What the?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Eccolo lì.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Salva, salva. Sì, sì, è così Master Miller.
Is everything all right, Snake? Don't die, Snake.
Ah, guarda bene ora la squilla, eh. È tutto giallo. È tutto giallo, pensa bene. C'è la barra dell'ossigeno. Visto. No, io ora non tornerei lì. Oppure ci sdrai sopra. No, dai, prova quello che era giusto, prova tutto. Ma non stai provando a chiamare, eh?
Snake, gas! Do something! Snake, call Emmerich. He should be able to break through security.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Perché sei andata così. Vabbè, però abbiamo capito come fare, quindi dai.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Sì. Ora beh, ora sì, stavo davanti la puoi schippare,
Thank you.
Sì. c'è sempre la reazione, quindi io la farei la cosa la usi e te la pigli.
Snake! Snake!
Snake.
Tirando la maschera. Sì. Ma lei non ho capito cosa ha detto Osakon, si è sbloccato. Prova a far vedere.
Come on, hurry up already.
Hang on.
Ok, perfetto, pensavo non l'avessi risolto.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Altra razione. Sì, a voi.
Liquid! Snake!
Liquid!
Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Dye.
Fox Dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving. How do I stop it?
Eh sì. Notte è bello. Salva subito, è qua. Eh sì. Salva, salva. Mm-mm.
Snake, there's nothing I can do to help you. All I can do is cheer you on. Do it for me. Are you hurt?
God help us. Metal Gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now. You've got to stop that thing.
But how?
You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No, Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Io non ti dico niente. Ah, c'ha un botto di attacchi diversi, il Rex. Io non ho idea di quanto sia bestemmiato, non hai idea. Solo modo per evitarli i missili, e non per il volo.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
un modo per evitarli. Posso dire che poi adesso ci arrivi da solo. Poi tra un pochino ti do un consiglio. Ota non te l'ha detto come fare a batterlo, Cosa? No. Al coso tondo. Quel coso tondo in alto a destra. Pensa bene. Se ti allontani e ti colpisce. Prova ad avvicinarti. Vedi, sta vicino. Questa boss fight è solo velocità. Questa boss fight è solo velocità.
What happened? Snake!
Allora, te lo vedi quel padellone tondo in alto a destra? No, non è sulle zampe. Non devi sparare alle zampe. Non devi sparare alle zampe, non c'entra niente le zampe. Ti ha detto di sparare al radom, che è quel coso tondo che ha in alto alla sua sinistra. Quel... Vai. Ma l'hai visto subito? È in alto a destra. In alto alla tua destra e alla sua sinistra. No, sopra. Guardalo bene, è il padellone. È l'arma perfetta. Quello là, vedi? Lo vedi da davanti, da sotto non ci arrivi, non penso che arrivi da sotto. A te no. Ah, in alto a destra. Lo vedi quel padellone in alto a destra? Sì. Ecco, considera che questa parte qua per farla ottimale devi farla prendendo 0 danno, vedi? Devi essere veloce, è solo la velocità come spari. Devi aspettare lui faccia l'attacco, ci apre la finestra e spari. No, ce n'ha solo uno, te ne a sparargli. Ma tanto sei morto, al padellone là. Sempre lì. Te considera che è un'arma da guerra perfetta. È un'arma da guerra che è impenetrabile, ok? C'ha solo quel punto debole là, che è quel raggio. Sì, qua ci tirerai delle belle bestemmie. Sì. Non penso funzioni. Adesso gli si debba attivare la vita. Sì, il raggio è un po' buggato. Bari. Voglio finire. E poi glielo tiri storto. Amore, però gli devi sparare, Grande, finiva la boss fight.
Did that do it? Damn!
Nice try, Snake! Die! Hurry! Get away!
Great Fox!
Name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox! In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die.
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
He destroyed the Brodeeno.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! In front of you, I can finally die.
No good.
After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive, nor truly dead. And undying shadow in a world of light.
Morta in un mondo di luci. E dice non ci riesco, non ci riesco.
Finally end. Die! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Non è finita la bot, non è finita la bot, vai. No, tanto ricominci sempre da prima. Non è la reazione, eh? Quindi bravo. Che non l'hai sparato dentro. Si muove, Cioè la testa gli si muove. Guarda, la chiave di questa posta qua è che deve essere...
Snake! Snake!
Eh sì. No, 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 anche se salvi ti riparte da qua. Sì, sì, sì. pensare che te dove sei girato, quando poi ti equipaggi l'arma, lui guarda in quella posizione là, quindi te devi sempre tirarti verso di lui. Ma se te lo trovi, guardi sempre le spalle. Ecco, esatto, deve essere così molto più. Sì, io ero arrivato con 5 razioni alla seconda fase. Se devi aspettare che ti prenda il lock. Dai, considera che non è nemmeno l'ultima boss fight.
Snake! What happened? Snake!
Sì, vabbè.
Snake!
No, anche su computer. Considera c'è anche l'armatura per ridurre i danni, Butta sempre un occhio alla vita quando vedi c'è la vita bassa. Azioni, Visto quanta vita almeno in terzo, proiettili. Più veloce. C'è un certo discorso, più veloce. Il laser è un po' buggato, cioè che prende tutto il spazio. Ma anche se non te la aggancia, te devi andare sul sicuro. Te devi imparare i suoi movimenti e sapere che tanto lui spara lì. Aria. Deve essere più veloce, non devi perdere tempo e non devi mai correre nel suo orizzontale. Sei sempre o verso di lui o lontano da lui. Sempre.
Snake!
È difficile, ma non è nemmeno l'ultima, te l'ho detto. Che deve essere veloce. Non è facile, niente. Però tipo già qua un colpo gratis glielo finisco. Più veloce. Azioni. Sì, questo va sempre dritto. Ci sono alcuni punti che indicano sempre lo stesso attacco, ovviamente, quindi non puoi sfruttare. Già però sei considerazione. Vai. Prima fase, andata. Questa è un po' una rottura di coglione, te la devi rifare tutte le volte.
After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead, an undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end.
Solita cosa, però molto più veloce il migliore, Te lo stai prendendo sotto il becco, se te lo prendi proprio al centro, gli togli un botto di vita. Vai a te non premi lo sparo, non gli stai sparando. Non gli stai sparando.
What happened? Snake!
Non gli stai sparando. Lo ricrevi da meglio. Contro il laser l'armatura non ce l'ho fatta. Vedi? Siamo storti. E ci siamo arrivati a un 4 d'azione.
In front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end.
Non lo so, mi sa di no. Mi sa di no. No. Prova su video sound options, ma non penso. Advanced, prova Advanced, ma non penso, No, esatto. Guarda, quando gli sei sotto, cioè, ti entra un colpo a gratis, giro poi ci sono razzoni che roba, No, torna sotto, sparamissili qui in culo. Devi guardare quando sei sotto. Se sei un coglione, se stai lontano sai che ti prende. E non mi ci sono fatto delle grandi.
What happened? Snake! Snake!
Sì, il 2 di controlli è ottimo. Sì, abbi pazienza, non prende male, che se no è la fine. Tanto non ti toglie vita, è quello, tanto
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end. Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I
non c'è bisogno che te lo locca tutto, basta che vedi i cosini rossi, Vedi? Vai. Va bene intorno per le razioni. Fuori veloce un colpo.
Snake,
Bravo!
I'll
Bravo!
crush you into dust.
Quanto cazzo è bello il Rex.
A snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you!
No! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, He's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back.
What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all?
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from
Tutto
me.
lo fai.
Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this?
Salva, ora.
It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
3 minuti.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
Vai. Salva, 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 salva.
Snake? Don't give up.
No, menalo, menalo. No, no, sali, sali. Devi menarlo, devi affrontarlo. Oh, ce la fai? No, no, non funziona. Si aggrappa e sale, devi menarlo. No, no, devi menarlo, no, devi menarlo.
What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot!
Mi sa adesso veloce, ora.
What's wrong, Snake?
Non c'hai reazioni, non c'hai nulla, se muori, muori.
Better hurry! It's going to blow! Better hurry!
Vai.
It's going to blow!
Perde un pezzo, toglie un botto di vita.
Better hurry! It's going to blow! Have at you, Snake!
Occhio a quando fa la testata, quando fa la testata ti tira giù una madonna di vita. Top.
What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot! Better hurry! It's going to blow! What's wrong, Snake?
Oh, anzi, ce la facciamo a non prendere cazzo in faccia per 20 secondi? No, no. Se tira sempre un colpo, si riesce a vedere che lo prendi, se vedi che lo prendi tiragli gli altri. Se no butti sempre. È un colpo,
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Che culo! Dai. No! Così no, però! Dai! Porca puttana, Anto! E c'hai sta furia! C'hai sta furia di volerle far veloce le cose! Porca troia! Ma vicino non da solo a bocce, Meno furia! Vedi, c'è sono più le volte che tiri cazzotte all'aria e lo pigli. Per quello ti dico di tirargli il colpo di sicurezza per vedere se lo prendi.
What's wrong, Snake?
No, è più veloce, deve essere più veloce.
Better hurry. It's going to blow. Nice shot. You're out of time. What's wrong, Snake?
Più veloce. Veloce, perché c'è anche tempo,
What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake? You're out of time.
culo. Allora, troppo con calma. Te il colpo, poi giri, no. Te tiragli il colpo, aspetta che si sia ripristinato e vai.
Have at you, Snake.
Sì. Devo fare le cose di furia invece. Vedi anche qua? Anche lì quando gli tiri il colpo e diventa trasparente, allontana sul secondino. Ci sta che ti carichi, vedi?
What's wrong, Snake?
Questa a pensarla sembra facilissima come boss fight, invece insomma.
What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot! What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry. It's going to blow! Better hurry. It's going to blow!
Occhio Romy, c'ho le testate, Cioè la testata è un'occasione ottima, se gliela devi far fare e quando l'ha fatta subito a menare. Stop.
What's wrong, Snake?
No. E lui un pochino si sposta anche, Tanto il Rex si è fatto velocissimo. Non può avermi tiro un liquid,
Better hurry. It's going going to blow!
Tanto ti stai perdendo in un bicchiere d'acqua, ti stai perdendo.
Have at you, Snake!
Nella prima fase sono cazzotti a randello, tanto è difficile che ti meni lui, devi proprio stargli in bocca per farti menare. Visto? Cioè. Bravo. Bravissimo. Bellissimo. Bella. È andata bene, nella sfiga si è andata bene.
Nice shot!
No. Dai, meglio che nulla. Bella. Vai, che andava bene.
You're out of time!
Vai.
Hurry!
Dai, veloce, 15 secondi, Dai, ora veloce, l'ultima combo si deve entrare, veloce. Vai, 5 secondi, vai. Più veloce, cazzo, più veloce.
Have at you, Snake!
E te l'hai visto quanto tempo hai perso a posare, a girargli intorno? Quello è il tempo. E appena togli quel tempo là che gli giri intorno, è fatta. Che poi ce l'avevi, quindi ce l'avevi. Ti sei fatto prendere dalla furia all'ultimo. Vai. Top.
Nice shot!
Vai. Tra l'altro sto vedendo il video in sottofondo di una
What's
speedrun e c'è uno che trova
wrong,
il bug per tenerlo fermo e sta lì pom. La vita di
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Ole. No, non c'è bisogno che per forza di la testata o il colpo, cioè puoi anche fare andare te a
What's
menare.
wrong, Snake?
Ora fallo spostare. Si recupera un po' di vita anche qui.
Hurry!
Occhio.
You're out of time!
Calma ora, calma. Non avere fretta. Anto. Te aspetti solo che lui meni. Te non vai mai per primo. Quello è tempo perso. Lo so, però tanto vale. Tanto menare ti meno uguale, vada lì, t'ha fatto il culo a tarallo uguale. Tanto vale almeno che provi anche te a mirarlo, no? Andare a di te a cazzo d'uno ogni tanto. Nel senso, guarda, lui quando si va a tirare la pedata laterale, facci caso, se glielo stoppi il colpo, devi prenderlo bene, però sì. Te devi essere bravo a stoppare la tua combo anche,
Nice shot!
Un solo colpo suo non gli fa nulla, non gli stoppi nessuna animazione. Il calcio invece sì.
You're out of time!
No, l'hai evitato fino ad ora.
Better hurry!
Sì.
It's going to blow!
Stai facendo l'incazzatura, invece devi stare tranquillo. Non è facile, come sembra facile. È una gli angoli, e non è gli angoli. Oh cazzo, siamo lì, siamo alla fine,
How
cazzo.
about you, Snake?
C'è questa cosa qua, poi un'altra parte e hai finito. No, stoppala prima. Quando vedi che lui ti va di lato, stoppala, sempre.
What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot! What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry! It's going to blow! Better hurry! It's going to blow! Hurry! Hurry! How about
non
you,
abbastanza.
Snake?
Ho voglia. Cioè, secondo me c'è un bug che si può fare, però è difficile. Non sto nemmeno a provare a fartelo fare. È un bug praticamente che li vedi falli e ti prende i cazzi in faccia, sostanzialmente.
What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot!
Non avere troppa furia di tirargli il colpo, Se entra la combo, bene, ti aiuto, se no, niente, smetti, riprovi dopo. E prendersi danni a gratis senza razione, non conviene.
You're out of time!
Meno furia. Questa è andata bene bene, Vai veloce. Posizionati bene, non dare colpi perché vuoi dare colpi. Aspetta ad essere sicuro di colpirlo. Ecco, qua ci sarebbe modo ora di fare il bug, però va bene, niente. Vai, ci sei quasi, vai.
You're out of time!
Vai ancora, vai. Vai, ancora. Vai, non aver paura, menalo. Devi spingerlo giù.
You're out of time!
Devi spingerlo giù.
Have at you, Snake!
Sono un cazzotto. Mi ricordavo bene, devi spingerlo giù.
Nice shot!
Un pochino sì, va bene. Ce l'avevi là all'angolo, l'avevi fatto, ma gli mancava una combo e era fuori.
What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake?
Storto. Dritto. No. Va bene,
What's wrong, Snake?
Ha una certa, lui comincia a risponderti subito. Se gli tiri un colpo lo seresti a bene. Vedi, ora comincia a cascare, quindi devi portarlo a vita zero e buttarlo giù. Perché col calcio lo tiri giù. Anto, hai fatto perfetto fino ad ora. Dai, Ci si può sta 40 minuti sul liquid,
Have at you,
È
Snake!
illegale in 15 paesi. Minchia. Quanto lo finisci me ne frega una sega,
What's wrong, Snake?
Non c'è nulla, qui è pazienza. Pazienza, non fare cazzate, capire e ricordarti come si gioca e andargli preciso a tirare. Che culo qua. No, però hai sbagliato 3 volte qua, non una, 3. Qua hai sbagliato 2 volte la combo e l'hai voluta continuare lo stesso.
Better hurry. It's going to blow. You're out of time. What's wrong, Snake?
Tanto, cioè io non so che cazzo stai facendo, sei andato perfetto fino ad ora. Fumati una sigaretta. Fumati una sigaretta. Bevi qualcosa, stacca un secondo la mente.
How about you, Snake?
Si vede comunque te non hai mai giocato a Dark Souls, si vede. Si vede tanto. È una boss rush praticamente, sì, tutta la storia però è molto particolare. È boss su boss su boss. E la cosa è che te non devi essere mai avaro, non devi voler tirare quel colpo in più perché quel colpo in più, no? È sempre un piano, con calma, valuto, studio il boss, guardo cosa fa. Quando so che sono sicuro che ho tempo, meno. Te invece c'hai la puntata di COD facile. E puoi subito andare. Io meno.
Nice shot! What's wrong, Snake?
Ora tienilo sempre sul bordo.
You're out of time.
Occhio. Tanto, dai. Oh, ci sei fatta! Finite le boss fight. Hai finito tutte le boss fight di Metal Gear. Bravo.
Meryl.
Bravo. Non è finito però, Vedete, per l'amor di Dio, salva. Mary è viva.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. Are I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Meryl.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up. Hurry! Looking good, Snake.
Salva, salva.
Hurry!
Salva, salva.
I'll drive! Damn!
Bajo.
Surveillance camera!
Top.
Snake, they've
Buona
placed the
serata.
Kano under
Oh,
arrest. I don't know what I should do. This will probably be your last save.
I'm going to miss those proverbs of yours.
Snake.
Mei Ling, I have a favor to ask you. Make a hard copy of all the codec conversation data up to this point. I want some insurance.
Okay, Snake, leave it to me. Snake, please. Be safe for me.
Damn, no keys.
Nel bellino Mailing.
All right, keys. You got it, Snake. Jump in.
C'è la roba, ora.
Fire that machine gun.
Non è tosta, non è
Shoot
facile.
him, Snake.
Guarda se puoi mettere la... oggetti. C'è la roba del proiettile. Ok, no.
Snake, hold on.
Vai. Sì, ciao. Vai, vai. Vai, vai, ancora. Ancora una spinina. È molto bello il film di questa spina.
Uh-oh, Snake. Check.
Here they come!
Magari
We'll
le
never make
troppo,
it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go. We're not out of the woods yet.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. You did it, Snake.
Yes, no?
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
Fammi dormire. Lo domini, domini, domini. Lo fai.
Look, Snake, daylight. We're gonna crash.
Ce l'hai fatta! Hai finito Metal Gear. Congratulazioni. Bravo. E ora goditelo, è il tuo momento ora.
Meryl, are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
Uh-oh. Snake! Snake!
E invece ha mollato.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you.
What?
He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
know me. Liquid died from Fox died too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah.
ora aspetta, perché ora sta per arrivare una parte molto bella, okay, però devi stare attento ad ogni singola parola, okay, in tutti i capitoli successivi. Ogni parola, No, 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 no. Oddio, non era skippabile, quindi dovevo spengere la play al tempo. Eh sì, che insomma sei un po' una fava. Una canzone bella così sei un coglione. Ok, senti bene ora, eh? Sì, 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 sì.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Ora.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all.
The inferior one.
That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Mr. President. Hai finito Metal Gear. Codename Elephant. Guardiamo. Aspetta, guardiamo cosa vuol dire codename. Perché ogni, co- ogni codename c'ha il suo significato, c'ha il suo senso. Rank 4. Esatto. Il rank elefante te lo dà se usi più di 130 razioni. Se no potevi ci sono 12 rank. Ci sono 12 rank. Aspetta, te sei al quarto rank sei. Insomma su 12, insomma, cioè potevi fare peggio, quello sicuramente. È un oggetto, praticamente mi pare che siano munizioni infinite. Aspetta, per se te lo vuoi rigiocare poi. Aspetta, te lo dico subito. Alla okay, terminate il gioco senza cedere alla tortura di Ocelot per salvare Mele bisognerà la bandana. La bandana vi regalerà munizioni infinite per tutte le armi. Quindi se te lo vuoi regalare c'avrai le munizioni infinite. Oh, hai finito Metal Gear? Ci sono ancora tante cose però, che ancora te giustamente non sai. Tipo, se lo trovo tieni. Quindi ti faccio il recappone del finale, no, cioè allora l'hai capito chi era quello dell'ultima chiamata? Mr. President, non sappiamo chi è, sappiamo che è Mr. President, però chi stava parlando sì, ma chi era che stava parlando con il Mr. President? Bravo, bravissimo, Ocelot. Era Ocelot che gli ha detto: l'unità è stata annientata, è stata distrutta. Il vettore, quello che aveva il Fox Die, è ancora vivo e dovrebbe però attivarsi a breve, okay? Sì. Ocelot ha recuperato tutti i dati del Rex e nessuno sa niente di lui. Dice che la sua copertura è intatta, okay? Lo s Solo il DARPA Chief sapeva chi fosse veramente, che dice però infatti l'ho ammazzato e quindi non ci sono problemi. Ehm, L'inferiore è uscito vincitore, cioè Liquid pensava l era Snake, esatto, era Solid Snake l'inferiore, sì, l'inferiore proprio è esattamente. E dice: "Ci vuole una persona molto bilanciata come lei", e nessuno sa che lei era il terzo, Solidus, esatto. Perché sì, sono quelli che Liquid t'ha detto sono sempre suoi fratelli, era per un discorso del riutilizzo del genoma per creare questi soldati fortissimi. In realtà i veri figli di Big Boss ad ora, che tu sappia, sono Liquid, Solid e Solidus, che gli dice: "Ci vuole un uomo importante come lei per governare il mondo, un uomo bilanciato come lei per governare il mondo". E nessuno sa che lei era il terzo e alla fine di tutto gli dice: "Goodbye Mr. President". Quindi potrebbe essere, può essere tutto. Non lo scoprirai fino al 2, fino alla fine del 2. Il 2 poi allora, ti dico, proprio a non ti spoilerò niente, ti metto la no, 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 non ti vedere niente. Ti metto la pulcetta che il 2 quando uscì è stato super criticato per diverse scelte di marketing e diverse scelte di programmazione. E poi insomma a tempo debito ti dirò tutto. Però mi sa che la prima cosa forse già nel secondo te la dico, nel primo episodio te la dico, nella prima live che facciamo forse, non lo so, se dipende se sei bravo. Per la tua run? 6 di incoraggiamento. Allora, Tipo allora no, guarda lo converto in 7 solo perché hai fatto una cosa che io non ho mai fatto spesso, che è te hai usato molto spesso il codec. È una cosa che io non ho fatto spesso, ho sempre fatto molto più a io a cazzo duro vado e faccio, no, te invece sei stato per quello molto più riflessivo di me, però lei te la sei vissuta molto diversamente da come andrebbe visto un vero Metal Gear. E col 2 sarebbe da stare molto più tranquillo, di immaginare d'essere Snake e, dire: "Okay, cosa faccio adesso? Come agisco adesso in maniera furba?" No, te invece avevi molto l'impostazione da COD del: "Vado a cazzo duro e ciao", no, si guarda che succede. Mh, eh, e mh, ti dico col 2 c'hai difficoltà a fare così, a giocare molto a cazzo duro. È un gioco che richiede molto più i suoi tempi, anche perché vabbè, è giustamente molto più lungo, molto più da quel punto di vista impegnativo. Comunque vabbè, è un gioco che è passato dalla Play 1 alla Play 2 con tutti gli avanzamenti del caso. Quindi comunque cioè ti verrà perché il 2 ti ci obbliga a entrare in quella modalità di gioco. Niente, io sono super contento che tu l'abbia finito e che ti sia piaciuto così tanto Metal Gear. Sì, 5, 6 episodi, insomma non è stata abbastanza veloce e indolore. Sì, 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 sì. E quindi cioè, te ora c'avrai un sacco di domande, io non vedo l'ora che tu ti riesca a rispondere con i prossimi capitoli. Chi lo sa, chi lo sa. Le risposte grandi a tutto t'arriveranno nel 4 comunque. Il secondo ti dà sì un bel po' di spiegazioni, ti mette un bel po' di cose, però oddio, anche il 3 ti dà dei punti di vista interessanti, sì. Sì, sì, sì. Dai, bella, è andata, è andata.